Hey, this is a quick look at what's going on in the back end just to give you an idea of what's happening. You've got all these different apps. We've got accounts, we've got analytics to blog, and all this stuff can be seen from the back end. So you can actually log into the back end and see everything that's going on. You can see where the vehicles are coming in at. You can see where the CSV files come in. You can see all that from the back end. So all that can be seen from this admin panel. But on the coding part of it, what's happening is you've got we've got all these are different apps in the website. So you've got the inventory app. This is where the CSV file will come in at. So the CSV file comes in here. This is the middleware that's authenticating the key, making sure everything's working. It'll send it over to the task. The task will import it all into the database. Then you've got your views that displays it and does the displaying of it, and that sends it over to the Cars app. So the Cars app is here. That puts it into the model. So this is the model here, and the model uses all this stuff coming through here. The actual main model is here. So this is the main model. Some of the calculations for the car prices and everything else is done here, but most of the calculations are done over on the views. So if we come over here to our views, then we can come down here. This is the home page, the AI. Let's see, vehicle list view. This is the list view. This is for the SERP page here. So this is showing all of the details for the SERP page. That's a lot of the calculations going on for that is done here. Then you've got your vehicle detail page where the calculations for the pricing and everything else is happening here. So this you can see here our price cash, the cash range. We've got our this is for the tool that we've got that shows the different prices. We've got the similar price, the similar model. So this is finding vehicles that are similar, and this comes through. This is just breaking it down, and then this uses this rate page. So these are the rates that you sent me. This is the way those are broken down, so you can see exactly how that works. And then that brings it in here to the templates. If we come over here to the templates and we come to the, and each one of these, the leads are for that. This right here is setting up. If we come up here, you can see it better. The leads are actually brought in. So these are the steps that we created for those steps. So when you're taking step 1, step 2, step 3, going through the detail page, once you hit start, this is where all that's happening. So these are that's the trade-in form for where you're entering your trade-in information. There's the vehicle information, the stock numbers, the trade-in. You've got the funnel router. This routes if you click you don't have a trade-in or you do have a trade-in. This is the trade-in overview. These are the payments. This is the payment choices. And so this is breaking down, and this is the schedule the test drive here. And that uses these models. So that's actually using a separate model from the car models. And then it's got your mixins, which is where your email address is. So this is where I'll change the email address here. And that goes and it's displayed in the template. So the templates, these are the lead templates. The car template is in vehicles. If we come down here, this is the list page here. So this is the template for the that shows the pages, that shows the cars, all of the cars together. You can even see this is where it says under 10, under 400, under 20,000. And then this gets the information from the views. And then we've got our detail page here. So this breaks down the detail page as it comes through here. This top part is the styling. So this is what controls how it looks and everything. And then down here is where the math is done. Where actually the math is done on the views, but this is where the images are displayed. This is the images where you can click through the images. That's where that is. And then it comes through here. You've got your the prices where it shows the low price, the high price, the average price. All that is right here. Then you've got your that's the value compass. This goes with the value compass up here. And then you've got the reported accidents, number of owners. All that is coming from the database. So that stuff is stored in the database, and then it's displayed back out here. So when I send in the content, it comes in through the cars here, models. So it comes through here to the different places in the database, and it's stored here. And then it sends it through the views, and the views does all the math, the calculations, and everything else. And then it shows it up on the template that's over here. So it's a lot of stuff going on, and it leaves way for little mistakes to be made here and there and things that get missed and everything. And that's why things don't always calculate out just right, because there's a lot of calculations going on in a lot of different places. And then it pulls from the rates, so it's all supposed to be pulling from this page, but all the math is being done over here. So if we come down through here, we should be able to see the math is being pulled, and that's the list page here. This is the math being done for the list page here. It's got, if it's 2015 plus 67, 65, 2010. So this is where it's figuring out what year it is, and then basing that off the prices over on the rate page. So see, we're calculating the payments here, and then on the detail page, it does the same thing again. So over here on the detail page, we've got the price cash range. The cash range is here. Then we're coming back through here. We've got this is where the calculations are done for if it's what's the lowest price, the medium price, the high price. We've got anyway, that gives you an idea. And here's where the calculations are done. If the vehicle's 2015, 67, 65, if it's less than 63. So this is where all that is happening at, or actually greater than 63 is what that's showing. So this is where all that is happening at inside the website, so you can kind of see what all is going on and get an idea of, we're moving data from one model to the next model, and it can get a little tricky sometimes.